was a street rocker, back of bones with the backstreet shack that he called home. Life on the road ain't so free sometimes. When I find like a girl with a mind of her own said, walk with me, so he followed her home. She said your shabby coat don't bother me, it don't bother me. It don't bother me, yeah. It don't bother me, no. It don't bother me, yeah. And from the moment on, like any faithful hound, she'd call his name and he'd be around. She'd lead him on and quietly say, hey. She'd say, hey dog, let's raise the roof. She turned that stray into a howling wolf. He told her he loved her, she said I love you too. She said I love you too. She said I love you too, oh. She said I love you too, oh, oh. She said I love you too, oh.
Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hope your trucks are treating you good. It was a long week and it seemed like a lot of work, but it probably had more to do with my age than anything. Over this past year, a year and a half, I have been really doing things my way and really taking it easy most weeks, working very efficiently. This last week, if you watched a couple videos ago, like I said, I was going to do a couple of runs over the weekend, and on Friday I got a call from an agent for a little run that I do around the house that I really like to do, because on a normal day I could leave the house, do this run, and be back home at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, depending on how everything goes, and make a really good paycheck. It's really efficient for me. So when this guy called, he usually offers me either, somewhere between 1 and 3 trips for a week. And if I'm available, I scoop them up. I don't want anybody else to get them. There's already 2 guys that are dedicated to doing that. And I want to be the third guy. I want to, for it to be a permanent thing. So when he called, I said, absolutely. And he said, well, there's a catch this week. They want us to, I want you to do 2 a day if you can. So I thought about it for a couple seconds. Said, yeah, let's do it. I wanted to, when you want those kind of accounts, you try to make people happy. And so he ended up giving me 8 loads for 2 for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for every day. And I got hung up on a load over the weekend, which threw me off, so I wasn't able to get to one of those loads, but I did all the others and did 9 total loads for the week, 7 days, 9 loads. And, like I said, I wouldn't normally do it. That type of running, doing the same thing over and over and over multiple times a day, just isn't my thing. But I did it because I wanted to make this agent happy. And it would have been a pretty efficient week, made really good money efficiently, except for the 1 load I did over the weekend that really hung me up. But I'm going to give you my numbers, go over those real quick here. And yeah, it wasn't a very efficient week. I'm not happy about it, but here's how it goes. So for the entire week, 7 days, I did a total of 65 driving hours. So I nearly used my whole clock. And for that, I did 7 loads, and that was Friday, to Friday morning. And so for the entire week, $10,450. I still haven't received any detention pay for one of the loads I did over the weekend, so I didn't add that in. I don't know how much they're going to give me yet, so $10,450. And you know, most people would say, "Wow, what a good week." But you got to break it down to to really figure out if it was worth it or not. 3,750 miles. It comes out to be about $278 a mile for power only. It's pretty good. Not great, not bad. It's pretty good. I spent about $1,500 in fuel. Was able to get some pretty cheap fuel, and we're down here in Texas. Fuel is still, it's not cheap. It's going up every week, but it's cheaper than most places. So I spent about $1,500 in fuel. I didn't get very good fuel mileage this week because I was rushing a lot. I normally do about 62 miles an hour, set the cruise control. This week I couldn't do that. I had to speed up a little bit. Here's where it gets me. I should have taken some of these hours off of here, but I spent about 20 hours loading and unloading. And that the one load that hung me up, that was over 10 hours waiting to get loaded and unloaded. Actually, a little bit more than that, but I should have taken some of those hours off since I didn't add in the detention pay on this, but it doesn't matter that much. Keep hearing something moving in there, maybe a mouse. So the big number that really hurts, that doesn't look good to me, is that when you do the math, it's $122 an hour. And I did work quite a bit, did drive quite a bit. Just wasn't an efficient week. And one load can throw you off. One load can do that to you, when you're expecting to get loaded and unloaded. And, I usually say about 2 hours. And, when it takes actually 11, 12 hours, that's when the efficiency goes down the drain. But we got it done, and we're at the house this week. I have one more load scheduled for next week, and the agent said he's probably going to put some more behind me. Hopefully, he doesn't want me to do 2 per day again. I don't want to, but I will, just so I can, keep the guy happy and maybe keep this account permanently. But there you go. There's my numbers for the week, and I'm not happy about them, but you take the good with the bad. Some weeks are good, some weeks are bad. I'd much rather, if I did an out and back like I normally do for these big weeks, where I pick and choose my opportunities. I try to plan, I'll say next week I'm going to try to do an out and back. And what I'll do is I'll jump on the load boards and I'll look for that really good load going out. And if it's not there, I'll change my plan. But if I find that really good load going out, so say to, Northern California, Utah, Reno, Las Vegas, something like that, I'll jump on it. And that's the real good start to a big week. And when I do that, in the areas that I drive, you drive 1,600 miles and it's not work. It's nice scenery. I'm taking my time. I'm not stuck in traffic. And then I'll get something, coming back to do my back part of that out and back. And I've done that many, many times and made, these $10,000 weeks or better. And it's really stress-free, and I like it. Somebody commented and said, when they're doing that around the house with what he's doing, they call it a campaign when they're doing load after load going to the same place. And it is. My dad used to do salt water, and he would be gone for days at a time and never stop driving. I mean, 2 days in a row where he was just doing the same thing over and over and over. And to me, that's monotonous. That's, after doing it a few times, it just, it wears on me. And it helps to, get on the phone and talk to somebody while you're going down the road. And I listen to audiobooks on the way too. But comparing that out and back where I'm, driving somewhere out west with beautiful scenery, taking my time, stopping, eating, taking a shower, and, just taking it easy, it doesn't seem like a job. It really seems like I'm going on vacation. But doing these runs where I'm just in a rush to get there, get the trailer off, get another one, and get back before they close, it makes it work, and it's not enjoyable at all. But like I said before, this is one of those deals where, I want this account, I want to keep it, and I want to keep the guy happy. So if he asks, I'm going to do it. And hopefully at some point it becomes a very regular thing and I can put a second truck on it. That's what we're all aiming for. Make money without working, right? So have a good rest of your week and drive safe.